stay here for a while longer?
Hello guys, and Day the Trail. Today I am playing Honkai Star Rail Story quest. I know I am very late on this quest, but yeah, I just want to get this over with. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to see more, like and subscribe. And I will be muted for this one as well, so you guys can have a nice experience. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoy.
Oh, Styxia's moonlight is so beautiful, and the River of Souls is so quiet. It's like everything that happened was just a dream. I wonder if Cass is No, now's not the time to feel down. We gotta pull. By the way, it was. Huh? Yes, and this aura. Hey, what's that on the. Careful. It's. Now, where have I seen this? What? How could they? Mimi, look out! Wait! Let's try our best to deal with them for now, and we'll slip into the past with time's power as soon as we can.
The river is full of fish.
What?
The flame chase started now.
Meow? I don't understand this language at all.
Don't run! I'm the real Cypher. Come on, don't be upset. I'm just giving you a kind reminder that Emphorius isn't safe at all. The whole place is full of dangers, including that swordmaster. Make sure you stay on your toes, no matter where you are. Hey, I'm just making it up to you.
So...
Disguise? No. It's not as simple as that. For example... That's right.
And, well, we thought...
Yep. Lies.
Power to make...
I sure love the seamstress trust you for a reason. Someone is... Besides, Oh! Was that your teleslate? Aren't you a popular one? But I got you. Curiosity killed the cat. Don't forget, I'm a demigod too. And there's a line reserved for me in that stupid prophecy as well. But I don't believe in that. As long as I keep collecting treasures, then I won't need to care about petty change. And as long as I keep going down this path, all those predestined prophecies and fates will never catch up to me. That was a long speech. I'm getting thirsty at this rate. The treasures of Styxia aren't gonna float up on their own.
So, this is the car of the... Archimans hold wisdom and knowledge in high esteem. If the citizens knew of your origins, I'm sure more would be intrigued by the Trailblaze. Sadly, discussions about the world beyond the sky remain taboo. It's been quite some time since you first arrived in Akima. Presumably, you've been looking for a way to leave ever since. Don't be too hard on yourself, my lord. This puzzle has stumped Emphorius' scholars for centuries. It isn't something you can solve overnight, even someone as gifted as yourself. Exactly. Of the 12 titans of Emphorius, Aquila is known for being the most capricious. The weather itself reflects their mood. Tranquil sunshine, mournful rain. Aquila's breath is a brisk wind. The sky above affects every citizen. It's clear that Lady Aglaya's decision to confront Aquila at the end of the Flame Chase journey was a carefully considered strategy. Anti-Catherians have no home to return to, so I understand your concern for your old friends and homeland. I used anti-Catherian technology, or scanning. Of course, that's only if you, my lord, permit me to... You honor me with your trust. I will be very careful. Not exactly, but we Anti-Catherians are inherently sensitive to machinery. Carefully endowed our kind with a unique advantage for analyzing and learning. If you give me some time, I might be able to fully restore this damaged car to its former glory. Then you and your esteemed companion could set off on your return journey sooner. Hypothetically, Lord Darnham, if I could open up a path out of Emphorius that circumvents Aquila's divine punishment, would you consider ceasing your support for the Flame Chase journey? It's best if you don't delve too deeply into that question, my lord. All you need to know is, I can make it happen. The crucial point is, if you and your companion are unwilling to halt your support for the Chrysos heirs, your prudence impresses me, just as expected. Please don't misunderstand, Lord Donhong. As the Theoros, I have no allegiance to their plans, nor am I obliged to obstruct them. I am neutral. Out of respect for you, I hope to offer a peaceful solution to ensure the safety of you and your companion. I will not. Are you asking this because you plan to refuse my offer? So I see.
You have such overwhelming power, sir. Answer me.
Oh no! He can't. I'll drag him back here, friend. Are you okay?
I'm okay. Thanks for worrying, buddy. Thanks for the help. To face Aquila and other potential threats.
Even so, it's impressive you thought of this training method. Battling the phantoms of the past in the River of Time? It's just like the hyper...
It's work, but combat isn't just about strength and skill. You also need the right weapon. Don't worry. I asked him to make a suitable divine weapon for me. It's,
Oh, Cartonis is part of this flame chase... But, Finon, lately, you seem more and more fixated on that Swordmaster in black.
That's quite the sudden shift in topic.
I've been holding this question in for a long time. You're getting stronger, but seeds of unrest are also growing in me.
Don't worry. I'm not wielding my sword for revenge. He's been through Nikador's trial and understands. Those times have changed. I'm far from finished. Every time I say something, things get so serious. I don't want to be the person who keeps bringing the mood down. I'm out of energy for training today. How about we go to the library of Philia to lighten the mood?
Sure, that's what I've been looking forward to. We deserve to enjoy ourselves after all the hard work. Today, I'm definitely going to... A girl's little secret. Don't pry.
That's the charm of this place. You can find whatever. The three of us might not be into... Scott.
Here we are! Where was that slate last time? Was it here? Or Or maybe over here.
Let's take a closer look.
Month of cultivation, curtain fall hour, a time. Oh, but then again, are there even any spots left to fish in Emporius these days? Bursting into someone's world like that can. Well, no more jokes. There's nothing here. I'll go look elsewhere.
Something's odd about Mem. What are they flipping through?
Oh, these cards are ruler, weaver. But the what a coincidence! But you must be busy, so I won't bother you for now.
So suspicious. Not like their usual self.
You sure are persistent. All right.
What are you guys chatting about?
Why are you here too?
Sorry, seeing you two chasing each other around. Never thought Mem would be into divination.
I wanted to set up a surprise. Master it in secret and give you all a shock. But getting caught halfway through, it's only natural I'd feel shy. A girl's heart is more delicate than Aquila's ever-changing moods.
A surprise, huh? Someone else used to tell me the same. She was really good at
And you must be pretty familiar with all sorts of divination techniques with a friend like that.
No, I know nothing about it. I've never really believed in using cards or bone. If the good omens foretold by divination were true, my hometown, Heidi's Elysiae, wouldn't have disappeared. Don't forget, we've got Lady Trina. Every other form of divination is just smoke and mirrors or cleverly rehearsed tricks compared to her flawless prophecies.
To me, divination could be a power that guides our spirits. Fate always casts a shadow in front of us, clouding our view of the future. That's why people turn to divination. After all, the first chapter of the Divination Compendium discusses the significance of divination. I'm just expanding on that a bit.
Strange. That person I knew used to say similar things. Looking back, whenever she interpreted a card for me, I couldn't help but feel uneasy. Even though I never believed in the outcomes. Maybe it was her tone. Right, I still carry a card she once used. Do you want to see it?
Oh, wow! It's so exquisite! Oh, now that you mention...
Speaking of which, partner, there's something I haven't shared with you. Who's there? You are...
These folks are up to no...
Black clothing, masks, Are they cleaner?
To directly call us by our name, it seems you, Lord Fine. Your friend seems quite interested in us. Perhaps you could... We can't let our esteemed guests pass away without understanding.
During the Chrysos War, to combat the Chrysos heirs, several cities formed an underground assassin squad called their task was to...
Well, this historical perspective seems... biased. Could you disclose the name of the author behind this popular legend, Lord Finan?
You should have stayed buried in the dust of history. The Citizens' Assembly, not one citizen...
What does it matter? People have become too accustomed to peace.
Complete nonsense.
Enjoy dealing with what you've probably figured out.
Keep your cool, partner. They've come out of the shadows, which suggests they have something up there. All right. My shoulders might be sore.
How's it going, Cindy? It's a bit small.
Thank you, Lady. Do you like it here? Lady Treevee makes a good.
Right. No, with Celiosi thereafter. Finally, though,
Oh, I forgot. For Lady Treevee, history is more than just words on a page. Little Ika loves listening to the stories from the legends. I'm sure that day will come. I believe it. Lord Crediros?
Miss Hyacinth. And Lady Treevee.
doing all right. What's...
There's been another violent incident at the...
How can this be?
That was true in the past.
Aggie...
In my opinion, malevolent force...
The Citizens' Assembly just wrapped up. Why is there still unrest?
The Chrysos heirs won by only one vote, Lady Treevee.
Trouble. Miss Hyacinth. Trouble.
Clementine. Take a breath.
Please. Something terrible has happened at Marmorial Palace.
What is it, Doctor? Calm yourself.
Lady Aglaya. It's Lady Aglaya who's in trouble.
I still remember. Its purpose was to commemorate the... Rules were set then. No one was allowed to enter, apart from guests invited by the Gold Weaver. But, I guess, you're no longer pretending to follow the rules, are you, Lady Kindness?
You ageless witch, hiding behind a divine facade to deceive mortals.
Kind? There's no need to use such incompetence. Anaxagoras humiliated all of you before the citizens. If you still had any shred of shame, you'd throw yourselves from Dawn Cloud at the curtainfall hour to salvage the last fragments of your dignity.
Demigod, why not gaze into the water's reflection and see the wretched face you wear now? These days you're not only blind, but also deaf. The cleaners were born for this moment, when all...
If you're in such a hurry...
Going toe-to-toe with a demigod? We're not that foolish. The dagger isn't at your throat, but...
Your gravest accusation is that my humanity is fading. And you claim my concern for mortal joys and sorrows is nothing but a facade. If that accusation holds, what makes you think the lives of these civilians will sway me in the slightest?
Fine. I'll gladly use a few more words to shatter. Like I said, you're not only blind, but deaf too. Lately, your control over Akuma has weakened. You failed to notice the thefts we arranged in the market, nor did you catch wind of the meetings happening in the Droma's workshop. Plots are unfolding right under your nose, yet you remain indifferent. Humanity? Fading? Aglaya, why not use your precious golden thread to peer into my thoughts? See if the gift we've so meticulously prepared for you can move that cold demigod heart of yours.
In this moment, I only regret not being more ruthless. Because
You finally figured it out. You have grown dull. I've been holding that image in my mind this whole time to make sure you could see it clearly.
I want you to have this knucklebone talisman, Big Sis. I hope it brings you luck every day and keeps you safe from bullies.
That girl who can't speak or hear. What if she accidentally lost her eyes, too? You know better than anyone what it feels like to lose your sight. Imagine if 1,000 years ago you, already blind, had also lost your voice and hearing in your youth. Would you still have become the Aglaya you are today? Look at those broken, pleading eyes. How disappointing. If this plan fails, we still have dozens of splendid parting gifts prepared. Demigod.
I thought I could buy some more time. In these 1,000 years, I've witnessed the fall of 10 titans. From my naive arrogance at the beginning to slowly learning. Now, it's time to let go. I should be grateful. Grateful that I've reached this moment. To let my departure become a path for others to follow. Have I done enough? If I embrace that prophecy now, and sink into the warmth of these waters, will the wandering wind stop to mourn me, Cyphra?
I've come as promised. Look at this box full of gold and silver treasures. I bet there's stuff. Come on.
Little thief! You've got some nerve, barging into my shop dressed in those tattered rags. What have you brought? Let me see.
Here, take a look. Only the
Such exquisite luster.
Wait. You've seen one before. And here I thought I'd leave you speechless.
It's just an old memory. My family estate all burned to ashes long ago. This workshop is what—
Wow. A daughter rebuilding her family business. How admirable. Enough with the jokes. At least you did get to enjoy it.
Mind your manners, kitty. Tell me, Cyphra, where did you come from? And how did you acquire these treasures?
I won them fair and square in a bet. What? Do you doubt me? Speak up, seamstress. Give me a straight answer. Do you want these or not?
Strange. You're clearly lying to my face. But my golden thread doesn't tremble.
That's because I'm not lying. I've been telling the truth from the start.
Is that so? The scars—
Oh, come on. Can't we just do business without all this chatter? Don't worry.
How can I trust a word you say when you're so skilled at lying?
Dealing with you rich people is such a pain. Always wasting my time.
Hold on. Your treasure? I'll accept it. But that said, I do have something that would—
Oh.
Look. Come a bit closer.
Oh, it's
These golden boots are the Gold Weaver's greatest treasures. Though not as valuable as the most precious gowns, they hold a magic. Legend has it that Zagreus blessed these boots, allowing anyone who wears them to move swiftly and silently. Put them on, Cyphra. Then don't get caught again. A face as lovely as yours deserves better protection.
You rich folks just love sticking your noses in everything, don't you? Well, I'm taking these now, so don't get any second thoughts.
What's wrong?
Do you have a smaller size?
Well, I suppose you'll have to...
Do you have to interrupt me in the middle of my story? Fake?
Those boots definitely don't hold Zagreus' divine power. You're Amphorius' most cunning liar, and even you were fooled by a Gliad.
Watch your mouth, or I'll feed you to the fish in the River of Souls. Weren't you curious how I got tangled up with that seamstress? Well, now you know. Satisfied?
I didn't expect such a simple, but boss lady, there's a chance Aglaia...
You're defending her.
No.
Good thing you've still got a sharp tongue, or you'd have been stuck guarding someone's front door ages ago. Enough chit-chat. Let's take a look at this place. The city of Styxia. Let me take a good sniff of this air. This air, it's filled with the scent of treasure. Thanks to Castorus and Grey Mystery, the ancient city's barrier was finally dispelled. Now that I think about it, helping them was well worth it. Time for treasure hunting, Barto! Lead the way.
Well, I have a suggestion.
Listen closely. Do you hear that?
80-20 it is. How generous you are, boss lady.
Anyway, what's with the...
Ooh, the mighty den.
You wouldn't understand. Why don't we have a race? Long distance.
What's got you so worked up? Relax.
Can't take getting wet. What's so hard to understand about that? Now, hurry up and figure out a way across. Or I might have to reconsider our split.
Don't rush. Got it.
I'll play along. Let's see where this goes.
Tell me, how did you hunt for treasure when I wasn't around, boss lady?
So, trying to trick me into saying something.
Ooh.
Was this device designed?
Don't underestimate. Mission accomplished.
Not bad.
Don't worry, trust me.
This feels truly magical. When did you pick up this trick? We're here. Can we turn off this spotlight now? It's really blinding. The scent of gold coins, gems, and fine leather. Yes. What do you...
Roger that.
Wow. As expected for a realm of Fagusa's disciples. This entire chest is filled with ornaments made from ocean's tears. Here, take this. See if it suits you.
Thanks for the gift, boss. Much appreciated. Look at the clarity of this purple crystal. It matches my skin tone perfectly. Oh, safer. You truly have the most refined taste of all the thieves in Amphorius. Let me try this on. Where is my treasure?
How long have we known each other? I can't believe you still fall for this. The demigod of trickery's divine gift. Far more practical than any golden thread or teleporter. Alright, enough fooling around. Here's the real thing. Lead the way.
Cipher rules! I've already pinpointed the next trove of treasure! Starting navigation. Boss lady, we're set to make a fortune this time! Got any plans on how to spend it?
Of course. Spend nothing. Have you forgotten my silly prophecy?
I remember, of course. Whoa! Isn't that like... Here we go round the river of souls.
There's a big guy. Look at its fit.
Yeah. So ugly. Ugly enough to make even me.
If that ugly
Indeed, that would be heartbreaking. Clearly running away is the sensible.
So, how about
Right. Fleeing. Huh?
Are you the West Wind?
Let me go!
found me?
As you wish.
You can't run. Delivering warmth. More things here.
Loot here. Found me.
Spider-Man! What's in your prescription?
Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
Are you the West Wind? Let me go! You can't run.
As you wish.
Such an ugly and useless creature, taken down with just a couple of hits. How boring. Hey,
Here!
look at you. Should be safe here now.
Aye, bossly.
It doesn't smell like anything valuable this time. Huh. Probably not. I've never seen or heard of anyone from Styxia and Akama. At least, I'm still left for Dolos. Guess this city wasn't so lucky. Huh. It does seem unfair, doesn't it? Just because they were born in the wrong place, they had to face such devastation. Meanwhile, those in Akama, simply because they're supported by the world-bearing Titan, continue to survive.
Yeah, the world. Speaking of the world-bearing Titan, Cypher, didn't you tell me once you used to be an apprentice at Kephal's bracelet?
Huh? Did I?
Yeah, you definitely told me, and I remember it clearly. Maybe it's been so long your memory's gotten a little fuzzy.
Ah, right. I did tell you. It wasn't a big deal. I just snuck in with a bunch of mumbling priests and watched them do their spooky rituals around some glowing rock. Honestly, I was only interested in the wallets of the old grandpas on the council back then. Don't remember much else. It's been what, nearly 1,000 years?
Oh, I see. But you in a priest robe? No, that's hard to picture.
Who asked you to picture that? This.
Right.
How ridiculous. Where did this roadblock come from? Ugh, this is so annoying.
Oh dear, where's that? Should we call on that big noise?
Never thought.
I don't need that control. Hand us
slow down.
What?
You know, that... Oh. Maybe you're right.
Treasure!
Twinkle, twinkle in my chest, how this core flame... This scent feels like something incredible is buried here.
Incredible indeed! If even Boss Lady says so.
Do I need to give instructions here? Get digging.
What?
Oh, isn't this a golden...
Oh, isn't it?
Sheep, humans, whatever.
Puzzles and tricks are right. Told you, nothing can stop. Cypher, it's your turn now.
Stop! Stay there, and don't turn around.
Huh? What do you mean?
I told you.
My poor old back. What are you doing?
Shh, quiet. That seamstress. She's
What? Boss, do you mean?
Stay put and keep quiet. I'll handle her. Whoa, whoa! Seamstress. Getting sneaky, aren't we? Did you think I wouldn't notice your little spies lurking around me?
As time passes, I find myself leaning more and more on blind luck. With only the power of this little nymph. Naturally, I couldn't slip past your sharp eyes, Cyphera.
Even if you could fully control Bartolos's... You've gone to such lengths to spy on my every move. What exactly are you after? I've told you before, you don't need me to succeed. I already made an exception and got involved with Castorus and Grey Mystery. Asking for more now. Isn't that pushing your luck?
I've plotted and schemed my whole life. But I never could have predicted our relationship would end up. I've spent centuries trying to figure out where I went wrong. Replaying every moment over and over. But you've never given me a chance to explain myself, face to face.
Don't talk to me like that. You know I can't take it.
1,000 years ago, out of foolishness, I let my silence steal away the most beautiful sound.
My silence.
So this time, I must say this to you. Even if it's all in vain. I need you, Cyphera. The Chrysos Heir's mission needs you. The finale I've delayed for far too long. It's finally here. Whatever resentment you still hold against me will fade once I'm gone. Please, come back to Akuma. I'm begging you. Without you, they don't stand a chance.
I'll think about it, seamstress. But stop watching me. Unless you want to lose me for good.
Don't worry. As much as I'd love to hear your voice again, to see your face, it seems that chance will never come. Goodbye, Cyphera.
Goodbye, Aglaya. turns out. Everything in that chest was soaked in water from the River of Souls. Nothing valuable left. Those relics were once priceless. But
Wait, why am I getting all sentimental? Oh!
If you see her, let her know this. As demigods,
do you remember now? Looks like you don't need me to jog your memory. She must have slipped that nymph into your pocket. Don't underestimate that bug. It's every bit as dangerous as the seamstress's golden thread. Let your guard down for even a sec.
Whoa! Actually, boss, how did you realize something was wrong? I'm curious. What exactly did that nymph make me say?
Huh. Actually, it gave itself away very.
Speaking of the world-bearing titan, Cypher, didn't you tell me once you...
We've been partners in crime for 1,000 years. We've talked about everything there is to talk about.
But, boss lady, there's a chance Aglaya wasn't trying to trick...
And as far as I know, the embodiment of trickery despises that golden thread which forces people to speak the truth. You'd never defend Aglaya, isn't that right, Zagreus?
You have a terrifying...
After all, I'm the only one in the world who knows you're still alive. To make sure you survive the Titan trial, I had to fool the entire world. If you want to keep that lie from falling apart, you'd better keep playing your part in the days ahead.
Even if it weren't for saving my worthless little life, I'd still walk through fire for Cypher without hesitation.
You may have been reduced to this form, but you still haven't lost your way with words.
Speaking of which, Cypher, you're not taking that wicked woman's words to heart, are you? Life's been pretty great lately. Why get into trouble now? Don't you think?
Honestly, I've been thinking. Maybe a trip back now wouldn't be too bad.
You're back again, Cyphera, your face.
I need clothes. Anything. Just throw me something. A piece of cloth will do. I will pay back the amount I owe.
You're bleeding.
Yes. What about it? So what if I'm one of those Chrysosairs they talk about? Those infinitely strong heroes.
Cyphera.
Oh, I'm sorry to disappoint. Who knew that group of amazing people would include me?
Stop it, Cyphera. I'll give you clothes. Stay here. Stay in my...
Aren't you going to ask me? Right. What's the use? I'm so good at lying. Even your golden thread can be fooled. If you can't verify the truth, why bother asking at all?
I don't need to ask. Nor do I need to use the golden thread. I know everything you do is for survival, at all costs. Stay here. You won't have to deal with the cold or go hungry again. Stay by my side, and you can start putting yourself back together.
Aren't you worried I'll ruin this place's reputation? Or that I might sneak off with your precious clothes and sell them?
I wouldn't have invited you if I were worried about those things.
You're weird, seamstress. You know, they say a child who often lies remains a liar for life. I've tried not to become a liar. What makes you think I won't?
Because I can feel it. That's why you keep coming by, but also why you hesitate to stay longer. You worry you'll tarnish the Gold Weaver name. After taking over Nestia's divine authority, I became used to letting the golden thread distinguish sincerity from falsehood. However, the mission I need to complete requires me to learn to trust and rely on my heart. Cyphera, you're an honest thing I've given to this world. And also a challenge the world has given to me. Stay here with me. You have a beautiful face that deserves better than to be covered in scars and grime.
You've got a way of talking that's hard to follow. All right, let's make it a deal. You have 1 day to change your mind. Once the action hour passes, there's no turning back.
Pressure. Fear. Planting seeds of anxiety. It seems this is the strategy they've... From what I know, objectively, even in these, to ask the vested interests to abandon their status.
There you are, Lord Donghung. We couldn't reach you on the teleslate, so the Holy City Guard almost assumed you two had met some You pests crawling in the shadows, back off! Your plot ends. You've played your hand. Run while you still can. It might be your only chance to survive. Stay away from Akama forever. If you set foot there again, the fury of its people will tear you apart. Because Aglaya is dead, and in the eyes of the Holy City citizens,
Looks like...
She?
well, she...
Misinterpreting mercy for weakness shows how arrogant and foolish your master is. They're still alive. With proper care, they'll pull through in a few days. But I must warn you. I haven't fought a human in ages. I can't guarantee I'll always be able to hold back if you feel as lucky as they are.
Finon is seriously upset.
Get out of here.
I've said it more than once, Lord Finan. We're not here to start a fight. We came only to ensure you weren't any... While you were unaware, we already accomplished our... So, Lord Finan.
Are you...
I'm fine. If the conspiracy is my teleslate, Aglaya blasted. I've heard from more than one person. It doesn't seem... Stay calm. This could just be one of her schemes.
Finon? What should we do now?
Stay on course. I'll contact Treeby and ask her to keep the citizens calm. We'll hurry back to Akama as fast as possible and assess the situation in the city. If we run, I won't be merciful this time.
Cartonis?
Hmm?
Oh, You're forging a sword. I haven't seen you wield the hammer in so long. I couldn't help.
You, in this form,
That's right. At this moment, my physical form is already shattered. My journey, it's time to fulfill.
Of course.
The thing I entrusted to you.
Far too plain this vessel is. Not
I insist. Over the past 1,000 years, every piece of this ornament stands apart. It was a gift from a child.
How to say goodbye to everyone.
I'm afraid there's no such detailed plan at this time. The moment has come. My departure will give them one less thing to worry about.
Invented for the Titans, Kremnos' soul-forging technology was. Though divinity it retains, filtered out the remnants of. Is that what you want, Aglaya?
You have confirmed this with. Condense my divinity into this ornament. It might still be useful in the future to.
Selfless until the envy that.
Please, take.
The city is silent. The news is probably spread by. I can't imagine how she could have been taken unless it's all a part of. If this is all part of a larger plan, Treeby must know something. She just couldn't say it. Let's go find her. Darnham came back before us. Don't worry. The cleaners didn't lay a hand on us. Lord Krateros, were you in the city when—
Regrettably, no eyewitnesses only saw.
It's fine.
Eyewitnesses at the Memorial Palace saw Aglaya.
Oh, God.
She showed no signs of life by the time the Holy City Guards approached to check. They were too afraid to jump to conclusions. After all, she was a demigod who lived for over 1,000 years, the leader of the Chrysos heirs. She was pierced through the heart by a uniquely crafted dagger. I saw it from...
No. That the ones who appeared in the grove and those who confronted Dunhung in the abyss didn't immediately resort to violence. They didn't have any reason nor the courage to attack Aglaya.
I'll stay here to lead the guards and maintain order. Find out what happened, but don't take too long. With Aglaya gone, also Miss Hyacinth was the one who declared Aglaya dead. You might want to speak with her.
Thank you, Lord Krateros. The baths are empty. Hyacinth.
You're back. I'm fine. I've been staying close to Lady Tree. It's great that you could come back so quickly. Yes, we went. I tried to treat her immediately, but declaring her death was the hardest thing Lord Finan.
What I've lost, you should rest, Hyacinth. You've been awake for a long time, haven't you? We'll handle things from here.
Okay. See you later, everyone.
Next... We should visit Lady Treby.
Snowy. Little Gray. You're back.
Lady Treby,
Snowy, don't. You went to the grove to prepare yourself for the threats to Akuma. You didn't do it. We were always by Aggie's side throughout this long journey. So, we understood her thoughts better than anyone. She knew she wouldn't see the end of the Flame Chase journey. Yet, she gave everything without hesitation.
I know what Aglaya
The scroll over there was entrusted to us by Aggie. I think...
Finan, my humble student. As I write this, you are locked in a battle of words with the Council of Elders, fighting for the survival of the flame. I deeply regret and feel guilty for hastily pushing you and the Trailblazer into the... I considered the debate a routine affair, assuming I could win merely with the support and experience we'd accumulated over centuries. But the trap was likely set by the debater Calictus. He had prepared a severed golden thread in advance, revealing it to the public when Kindness was faltering in the debate. He claimed I was reading everyone's thoughts with the golden thread to cheat in the debate. I could have countered that low tactic in 100 ways. But my words slipped out before I could even... With deceitful scoundrels like you in the crowd, I have no choice but to rely on the golden thread to keep... You can imagine the reaction that comment provoked. At that moment, I felt my time was running short. The divinity in this body might be eternal, but that is not the essence of me. I am a daughter, realizing that But I knew I couldn't simply fade away in my sleep like anyone else. The serpents have always lurked in the darkness, terrified of their heads being cut off by the golden thread. If my departure were to be calm and uneventful, it would only lead to us. I must feign weakness, deliberately, to make those serpents lose patience and act rashly. Just as they think they've struck and sunk their fangs into my heels, that's when I'll strike back, igniting the final blaze to burn away the threats hidden in the shadow. The blaze soaring into the sky might so... You're not perfect, Finan. I've witnessed your confusion, yet, in your way, you are perfect. That might be what sets our Sky Father Kefili apart from other deities. They recognize the imperfections in their creed. Finan, while you are the destined world-bearer of Emporius. Go, complete the... I will be waiting at the end of the West Wind, looking for...
Aglaya, how could I possibly be worthy of the... Dalang, please deliver a message to Lord Krateros. Urge everyone who has concerns. Thank you. It's been a harrowing day for everyone. Please make sure to rest well and collect your thoughts. Cortonis, what brings you to Marmoreal Palace? I plan to get everything settled before coming to see you. Is there something...
How are you holding up? Better than I expected, you see.
There's no room for doubt anymore. It's time to take action and show everyone that the leadership of the Chrysos heirs is still strong.
Right, your assist.
Is this it?
Dawn Maker. The name before dawn.
Unbelievable. You've never seen that black-clad swordmaster. You've recreated this.
Precise, your description. Imbued it with the power of dawn. Wield it, mate.
Thank you, Carton.
Another thing that...
What's this?
Stored here. This was her commission.
Can she still hear us?
It's difficult to confirm. About in this way.
I understand. But when the world...
How will the Holy City continue without... Look! Lord Finan is here.
Will he step up to lead Akuma?
Not long ago, I wrestled with every word, searching for the right ones to rally support. In the end, I remembered a lesson from one of my teachers. In battles where I followed his strategy. I painted my opponents as nothing more than pests, tore apart their character, and laid out The strategy worked. I secured enough votes to achieve my goal, but afterward, there wasn't even a flicker of joy. I realized that apparent victory masked a deeper failure. In my pursuit of success, I fueled division and strayed far from my very purpose that led me to the Flame Chase journey. This journey was supposed to unify, not divide, to strengthen us, not weaken us. It was the gold thread that mended our rifts in the past. Some saw it as a means of surveillance, a tool of control. But no one can deny that it was Aglaya who held this city and even this shattered world together. Now she is gone. Yes, as you have heard, the demigod Aglaya, who guarded the holy city for a millennium, has indeed fallen.
Who murdered Lady Goldweaver?
Find the murderer! Make...
I felt the same as all of you initially. I wanted to stand here beside you, to condemn the sinners, to discuss retribution. But my perspective... The golden threads that once bound this city have unraveled. Yet no one is celebrating their freedom from control. In the empty town, we all know the last safeguard against the harm we may do to each other is gone. No divine power will protect us from the malice in our hearts. From now on, only the moral code.
Finan has a way with words. Oh, all right.
The Flame Chase journey is nearing its end. With only one Titan left. Before I rise to the skies, I challenge you. Cast out the shadows and malice within your hearts. Let me bear witness. Even without the divine authority of romance, Akuma will remain a sanctuary in these end times. A place for a better people.
people!
Better people! Better people! Better people! Better people!
I appreciate your willingness to accept the challenge. To bear the burden of creation, I need only to give one thing. It's a gift she once gave me without hesitation, and now there's still a long way to go before Amphorius is reborn. But we will not forget the past as we move forward. For the memories of Amphorius will always benefit future generations. Allow me this moment. I want to borrow a few minutes of your time. She was Akima's dressmaker, the leader of the Chrysos. Was
That singing sounds so familiar. That's our song, and Snowy used to love it!
Yes, Lady Trian. For that your songs all...
Snowy? Now? Don't mention it.
Goodbye.
I heard what you said. Are you
Not at all, Professor Anaxa.
Good thing your head's still clear. The Chrysos heir of Kefali. I had no idea you had it.
Who could have thought?
Some things never change.
Goodbye, Professor Anaxa. Miss Castros, aren't you going to say something?
Lord Finan, you... Ever since we first met, but that's... dangerous. Laughing and chatting with you, I sometimes forget who
I hadn't thought of it that way. So
Please, no apologies.
I feel the same.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Castros. Aklaya.
Remember, Finan, after completing the Chrysos heirs are the...
Rest assured, the difference between a presumptuous hero...
Well said.
It's late.
Anything else, even in your imagination, I'm not one to show...
No word. Thank you.
Maybe what I... But this crumbling world. Goodbye, Finan.
Goodbye. Forget you. Like I'd ever. We aren't parting ways forever. You're just off to guard the gates at Castrum Kremnos.
You know just how to make a person uncomfortable. I have a feeling we'll meet again in this lifetime. Let's have another showdown then.
That's very confident.
A bold state. See you around. Finan of Ides Elysiae.
It's a date, Mighty-Mos.
What a poignant, yet... And it's still not over.
Yes.
I was right. In the end, you did become the deliverer.
A lot has changed while you were away. I'm not the same person.
But to me, you've never changed at all, Finan.
Dawn Cloud. This place holds... I remember you could see the Gold Weaver sign from here. All the way down the mountain. But my eyes aren't what they used to be.
Cyphera, you...
Seamstress. Does Akama have any treasures so rare that not even your... I mean, our shop?
Of course it has. I heard there's a gem of all worlds. It's truly a priced
Gem of all. Nice! Got it. Well, please.
Let me guess. You're probably already plotting to sneak into Dawn Cloud. And your next move is probably trying to sell it to the highest bidder, then distribute that money to the poor and the refugees.
Look, seamstress. Are you sure?
You might be skilled at covering up lies. Don't lie to yourself.
What else? You keep talking about how I have the potential to become. But I don't know what I need to do to get the only things I'm good at. But I still.
I know, Cypher. You are justified, but I am convinced.
I just want everyone to believe that lie become reality. If enough people believed in it.
Lies will always be lies, Cypher. But some...
Are you really planning to just stand...
Thank you. I had a feeling back...
Oh. And you didn't call me out on this...
Well... I...
Enough small talk. Tell me, what kind of trouble did you run into that you need me? The suit...
You're probably aware that they didn't get ever...
I see. You're afraid she'll do something wild now that she's pushed in...
Yes. I believe that Kefali's core flame forever enshrined. We're setting out to campaign against Aquila in a few days.
You think those desperate... So, you want me to give them a nice long walk while you're away?
You sure? I have only one request. Please. Use...
Uh-huh. Hey, Deliverer. Do you honestly think... Do you even have any plan Bs if I decide to nope out on that?
As the demigod of trickery, there are no other trump cards in the world that can outrank you. I'm sure you...
What confidence. Then let me tell you something.
You mean...
Bet you didn't expect that, huh? I've been tracking. That lunatic may have lost their mind.
Professor Anaxa...
Ha! Sacred art... Allow me to let you know that she's...
What a dangerous... But since you're the one...
Just look how... But you guessed it right.
You have my
Don't forget, Deliverer. There's a fundamental truth in this world. Cypher will need to make sure you don't die before you pay.
I've been trying to stay away, but the wind keeps pulling. I know, little Ika, but we haven't You're right. Oh, ancestors.
Alright, well I'm gonna end the quest here, or the video here for now. If you guys want to see more, like, subscribe, comment down below. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys have an amazing day or night. And other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye, guys.